Julie?
Hello. Hi. Hi, Prince.
Oh, there you are.
I apologize for that. I'm just very fed up with people doubting Mulvania.
Oh, are you looking at a map?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Go ahead and say something, Julie.
Oh, that sounds a lot better.
Oh, there you go. All right, there's my dad.
Hello.
Hello. That's Julie Mulvania. She came all the way from Mulvania. Mulvania. We were just looking at it on the map. It's, Dad, for your information, I look at the map with you, and, the Czechoslovakia Republic looks like the outline of the Mulvanian map I saw on the internet, so I could be wrong. Anyway, it's next to, probably former part of the former Soviet Union, the USSR. Who likes to explain? It's gypsy country.
Ah.
You have any gypsy violins there?
Yeah, I see. Because the thing is, I quit a while ago, Chris, because I don't know why. People doubt Mulvania so much.
Oh, I was listening, she was listening in on my earpiece, Dad. I see. Just to let you know. Well, all the countries keep changing. I keep telling Christian, I've been around for 81 years, and I've seen this world change a lot. And it's hard to keep track of which countries or what countries anymore or what they were earlier.
Yes, I understand.
And also a lot of people, very few people really, seem to care what where the countries of the world are. They don't even know. I happen to know a lot of them because I collected stamps back in the 1930s.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I got my first stamp, actually. First foreign stamp I got was a stamp from Romania. It shows the former child king of Romania riding on a white horse. And I guess that was about 1935, 36, somewhere in there. So I've still got that stamp, as a matter of fact. But very few people really, and particularly in this country, really understand the makeup of the world. I have been very interested in the world since I was 10 years old. And that was 70 years ago. And I'm very fond of, and I really truly believe in, the United Nations. But you won't find anybody else in my countryside around here, I think, that does. But anyway, I'm very world conscious.
Yes.
And I've tried to train Christian in being conscious of the world. But it's awful hard for him to understand because he knows about Charlottesville and he knows about our little county here in Greene and he knows about places that are 50, 100 miles away. But he doesn't really comprehend, I think, countries or cities or anything that's really farther away. Like, I don't think he really comprehends Europe or Asia or anywhere like that. And I find it hard to have most people think about that or comprehend that. Because I'm kind of a loner. And I worked for General Electric while I was working as an engineer. And I traveled all over the world and all over the country, which was fortunate. Because Christian was telling me, you're up in the Cleveland area. And some of my favorite eating spots are in the Cleveland area.
Ah, that's interesting.
It's like I used to go visit an engineering company called Lister Engineering over in the, I guess they're in the west end of Cleveland. And around the corner from Lester Engineering was a little spaghetti place, a hot dog place. We used to go and get hot dogs and beans and hot dogs and sauerkraut there every day for lunch when I went up there. And out at the airport, when I used to fly into the airport, I'd usually get there at 10 or 12 o'clock at night. But I used to go to the motel there, and they had, in the motel at the airport, they had a little restaurant that had the best split pea soup you've ever seen in your life. Oh, I spent a lot of time in Cleveland, and I got a lot of controls around there for automation of different types of industries. Like I worked a lot with Goodrich and Goodyear down in Akron, and in Kent, down at Kent University. And I have a whole bunch of controls for GE down in a little town called Ravenna. You may have heard of Ravenna. Because they have a big German population, I guess, in Ravenna. And I've got a whole bunch of controls there, too. It was an interesting life I had. But I'm still much more world conscious than I think most of the people in this country anyway. At least I think so. Most people, you ask them where a country is, and they could say, well, is that on this planet? They don't even know about it. At least I know about most of them. But some of them changed. And Christian got all upset because I didn't know where your country is. But then I guess your country was part of the Soviet Union at one time, wasn't it?
I suppose it was, yes.
So see, all those states, I've always wondered, well, I know there was about 14 or 15 different states that comprised the USSR. And I've always wondered when they broke up, back, 10 or 12, 15 years ago, how many of those states became independent countries. Because I know that Ukraine was one of them, and I know Belarus was one of them. And because that's where all the famous gymnasts come from. But I haven't heard of your country, but it's sandwiched in there between Romania and Bulgaria, I guess. And do you have an outlet to the Black Sea there? I was looking at the Black Sea area on the map, and I don't think that your country actually, you don't have an outlet to the Black Sea, I guess.
I don't know. I don't really run along outside of Romania. Well, I went to school usually only like cooking, that kind of thing. Or at least the winter.
Yeah, that's the way the schools are here. They don't teach you about all these other places and other countries and things like that. That's why I say you'll find. I think I'm kind of unusual.
Yeah.
You won't find many people like me around. Because I'm a firm believer in the United Nations, and I always have been, and I collect United Nations stamps also. And since I've retired, which has been now for 20 years, I guess, I really haven't had much contact with people, so I don't get to talk about all this much.
Yeah.
But I've tried to teach Christian, and whether he's got any comprehension of the world or not, I don't know. He had a tough time with Australia a few months back. Finally got it through his head where Australia was. But I love all the foreign countries and all the foreign music, because I love music. And I've got maybe 15 to 20,000 long-play records of classical music and semi-classical music and jazz and blues and big band and everything, all the way to Dixieland, all the boogie-woogie, all the stuff back to the 20s. And I love music, and I love the foreign countries' music, too.
That's very interesting,
most people, they wouldn't, particularly young people, they seem to be just interested in what's around them, and I don't really understand that. When I grew up, I was always somehow conscious of the world rather than where I was here. I never quite understood that, but that's the way I was.
I understand.
I still am. I wish Christian was more interested in the world, but he's not.
Yeah.
Well, he hadn't been. I'm trying to teach him. Maybe you can teach him some.
Yeah, I hope so.
But do they have any, I know one of my favorite cities, music-wise, is Vienna, in Austria. And you know all the Viennese waltzes and all the stuff that comes out of Austria and Bavaria there and all that area. And I've got a lot of that on record. But what kind of folk music do they have in where you came from? Another one of my favorite composers is Tchaikovsky, which I knew came from just north up there in Russia.
Well, actually, we had a very limited selection of music in Romania. It wasn't really a very well connected country, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were under the Soviet rule, and they probably put you under their thumb for a lot of years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we've had the advantage here of being basically free or independent, and as you found out, and everybody does their own thing and thinks their own way. And fortunately, some of my best friends have always been people from the foreign countries. Like my best friend while I was working in Roanoke for about 15 years was a fellow from Turkey. He was a Turkish engineer, and he came over here and ended up being a doctor in engineering, but Mehmet Turkbidok was his name. I had a tough time learning how to even say his name. Anyway, he was one of my best friends, and he had a friend called Dr. Ayulis, who was a doctor, medical doctor, that worked at the VA hospital in Roanoke. But some of my best friends have been the people from the foreign countries. And I got friends all over Australia too, but I've got controls everywhere in this world, anywhere from automation for all the plastic bottles and Kleenex and paper products and steel and everything else under the sun practically. I met people all over the world. It's been interesting.
Yeah.
I was in a good spot. I was lucky.
Yeah. So I'm going to take a nap. I'm actually kind of tired. But thank you very much for talking to me. I'm happy that you were able to share this with me.
Yeah, I'd be happy to talk to you about your music sometime, but I'm interested in all that. What kind of folk music you had, and not necessarily the rock and roll or the stuff that you import from the United States and things, but your folk music.
Yeah.
And your normal, your country's music, basically.
I definitely look forward to talking about that.
Yeah, well, you can talk to Christian. I'm around, and I've got a lot of music.
Oh, she wanted to talk to Mom as well, but she was sleeping, and Mom was reluctant earlier.
Yeah, well, he wasn't sleeps a lot. We're old. I'm 81 years old.
Oh.
And so I've been fortunate that I can still
triple bypasses.
Still do what I can do. And I've had 2 triple bypasses, 4 heart attacks. My heart stopped 3 or 4 times already. I've already died 3 or 4 times.
Oh.
I got a pacemaker now. But I'm still chugging along.
All right.
I got a lot of Cherokee in me.
Yeah.
Cherokee Indian.
Hey, he thanks me for keeping him alive.
The Native, I'm part Native American. I think that's why I got strong genes for living long.
Yeah.
Because all of my uncles and my father and my grandfathers that were Cherokee all lived to be in their 90s to 100 years old.
So, yeah.
I'm fortunate.
Yeah. I'm going to go take a nap now. Kind of tired. It's been very nice to talk to you, Bob.
Yeah, anytime. I'm just usually around listening to music.
All right. Bye then.
To keep your Christian straight.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later
I'll see you, Christian.
All right, take care, Dad.
Bye, Chris.
I'll see you later, Julie. You take care.
Bye.
Hopefully your Mom will be more willing to talk to you next time.
Yep. Bye.
All right. Bye, Julie. Take care.
Alright.
No.
We're done, people. We got the fuck out of there. We got right the fuck out of
Damn
there.
it, Bob, I love you, but you have such a horrible son.
Damn it, Bob, you ramble on too much. This is why I don't like old people.
That was your fault, man.
I got to talk to Bob. Hey, the point is, I actually got to talk to Bob.
Yeah, well, you know, you got trapped into the grandpa trap.
You're right, I almost got
You brought that upon yourself, dude.
Yeah, he has nobody to tell his fucking stories to, because Chris is a fucking dumbass, so he has to trust anybody he can.
I actually feel kind of good that I was able to talk to Bob.
Bob is Bob is a true patriot.
Bob
He also was getting close to that on your cover.
G.I. Joe.
I think he might even know that you're a troll, and he's just like, fuck it.
Yeah, let's never bring Bob up again.
Yeah, Bob's too
I'm
awesome.
just suggesting that we did.
Bob is actually smart, so he's a bit too smart.
See? And he's gonna look at your picture, and then like he's gonna say, "Well, that's nothing like Malvanian women."
Yeah.
He's probably had himself some Albanian or whatever Russian Ukraine pussy, and now he's gonna pretty much call it out if it's bullshit. Hopefully Chris is not that desperate enough just to show them pictures. Oh, this is Julie, the girl with the dick hanging out.
Oh, and if, here's a backup. If Chris ever does, like, say that, you know, that Moldavia is not a real country, say it's Moldovia. Instead of the D is silent.
So, did I do good?
Yes.
I am the best shout-out ever. Who the fuck is this? Wait a minute! Hold the fuck up! Who is this Rosachu person? You sound like Chris. Cut that out.
I'm a girl with a deep voice. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you. You push to talk. You too, Christina.
Oh yeah, since
Rosachu is a 4chan.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Alright.
I kind of got here from looking around because there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that I didn't know what was going on about, so I did some research and found the forum.
Yeah. But yeah, you should, learn to glow bluespike for future encounters with Bob.
You should learn to everything. Goddamn, you're never gonna get past the Bob detector.
Yes, Bob is Old Snake and Solid Snake combined.
Yeah.
Like he
Bob
defeated
is
Metal
like,
Gear. He defeated his own evil gay twin.
Yeah. Bob is something that Chris will never be. Fucking awesome. And he, you know what? He is Cherokee. He motherfucking is. Chris, no, you're not.
The problem I think that with Chris is that he seems to take more after Barb.
Yeah, he's more of a. I think Bob was probably Shotgun Wedding.
Maybe.
Because I bet that they had sex, and then Chris was formed, and then Bob was like, "You better marry me." He's like, "Oh shit, son."
He's like, "God damn, at least I made my money."
Yeah. At least I'll have an autistic.
But guys, the thing is, I actually think Bob was actually happy to talk to me.
Yeah, because he has to talk to.
Yes, because Chris never listened to his grandfather. I feel like I'm helping old people. Now I feel good about myself. Thanks, Bob.
Just remember, he was flying you. He was trying to find out. He was kind of questioning Malvania and shit. And you Spastic! Spastic got a mic!
Spastic, I feel like